All right.
All right. So I got brother Jay along with me, and we just want to talk about how much money we spend this
What's
Christmas.
good?
You know, with Christmas, it happens to us
Going
every
live.
year. I remember years ago, I told my wife, "Hey, look, I'm not spending money on Christmas," but I got caught up in it myself, and yeah, we just want to talk about it, man. It gets us every
Yeah,
year. It gets everybody.
see, we got to deal with this.
So talk to me, brother Jay. What's going on? You can hear me? Hello, hello.
Oh man, I need
You,
my headphones.
yeah, you need those headphones, brother. Yeah, he's driving in the truck right now, so I definitely don't want you crashing on the road. What state you in, bro?
You hear me, Mel?
Yeah, hey, you loud and clear, man.
Oh
I guess you
man,
can't hear me. You can't hear me. That's what it is.
I don't hear you.
Oh yeah, that's a problem, man. That's a problem. You need some
Huh?
headphones. That's what it is,
Okay. All right,
so you can hear
let
me
me try.
clearly. Oh, you
You
should be able
there?
to hear me on the phone. Yeah, you hear me?
Yeah.
Oh, good, good. That's good. That's
Okay.
good. That's good. That's
Okay.
good. So, yeah, guys, sorry for the technical difficulties, but yeah, we just want to talk about. I'll start over again. We just want to talk about this Christmas season, the bird months, and how it gets all of us. And what have you done for you? What have you done for yourself? I just want to ask you guys, what have you done to better yourself? So me and him are going to talk about it
Right.
and talk about how we are victim to it as well, even still are. So go ahead, start it off, brother.
Hey, how you doing? Yeah, I just it's something to think about. Like in the times we live in now.
Hmm.
A lot of us out here want to be more conscious about the dollars we spend, and hopefully, a lot of us is looking to invest, in investments or even purchase the land, whatever it is, something that's going to stick with us, and a couple of years from when we had invested,
Hmm.
uh, we're going to get some type of not how you want to call it, just some type of profits that's going to last for a while, generational wealth, however you want to
Yeah.
call it, just something that's
Hmm.
always going to be there, other than your 9 to 5. And I brought the topic up today is because even us guys wait on us in relationships. If we
Yeah.
was to even mention something like that to our
Hmm.
or anybody in our family, some of us will get looked at like a deer with his headlights. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And you know, and I don't get why like a lot of us in every country, no matter the U.S. wherever,
Yeah.
is just gifts and follow a so-called tradition on
Hmm.
Christmas, and
Hmm.
they become broke, and each person has it. But right now I'm not rich. You're not rich. You know what I mean?
Definitely
And
not.
a lot of our kind is not just rich. And people in general that's working a 9 to 5, they're not rich. I don't care what race you are. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Well, it's not
Um,
rich. See, the race is not. It's not black and white. It's poor and rich. That's the
right.
race. So if you're poor or even middle class, you're still poor. We're all the same. You know what I mean? And people have to really think. We don't have the money. Do you really have the money to go out and spend 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, even 4,000, even 500 on Christmas gifts? I mean, for your kid, it's understandable, but you just have to be mindful out there.
Yeah, man. And then the whole thing where is when it becomes how you call it, when your kids start believing in Christmas, and you don't want to take it away from them and all this other stuff, and they start looking for gifts every Christmas.
Hmm.
And I
Yeah.
wouldn't be surprised they turn around and be bad later on. You still try to compromise with them and buy them a gift just because. And I see a lot of people do that.
Mm-hmm.
You know, good grades is one thing, that's cool, but you know, when your child is 5, 6, 7 to start demanding or just expecting something on Christmas, you know, I feel
Yeah.
like, you know, it's like turmoil, because when I was young like that, you know, I didn't really get much, and you know, my mom's got me stuff, but she got it when she had it. You know, she couldn't get it, she couldn't get it. And some parents go out their way and break their back, man, and they
Mm-hmm.
won't have no cash in their pocket, and they'll try to.
Yeah, and I have brother D Parker here who says class warfare. No, you're right, brother. It is class warfare. It's so true. And also, we have a comment from 0414127740. That's a lot of numbers there. It says, bro, if you had $1 million invested in bank shares at 5.2%, that's 52,000 per year. So that's just some of the comments. So, and thank you guys for joining. Thank you guys for joining. I'm just starting up the live show again. I've been going for a while doing these live shows, but I'm definitely gonna look back into joining. So yeah, so brother, tell me, you said when you were a kid, you know, you didn't get much. I'll be honest with you, with me, when I was a kid, I was spoiled. You know, I expected the good Christmas gift. I actually expected, you know, to be given certain things each year. And, you know, as a child, that I mean, it's good to be spoiled, but I should have been that spoiled. You know, I should have been more disciplined. And that's what it is with kids now. We have to raise our kids to be like that, you know. So yeah, John Maloney says, "Hey Jay and Lisa in New York." John and Lisa in New York saying hi, and we enjoy your blogs. Thanks a lot, John. Thanks for watching, brother. And I'll definitely make sure to vlog every day. I actually got caught up in not and thinking me vlogging every day and vlogging little small things is boring. And I just have to stay away from that because you know people they do want to see these things. They do want to see you at the market. They want to hear the little things you guys say. And I get caught up in thinking that's boring. And I promise not to do that for you guys anymore because I can literally vlog every day. You know, it's not a problem for me. So I'm definitely gonna start doing that. And Brother Jay got caught off the line. Let me see if I can get him back in here. And also, let me see. I'm gonna open the channel up to you guys for the time being. If anyone wants to join and jump in on this conversation, let me copy this in the link here. Here is the link to the StreamYard. You're welcome to join us. I'm going to get the brother back online too. You know, and also, I forgot who it was, Deep Parker, if you want to jump on and talk about your experience in Butuan, jump on. We definitely want to hear from you. Yeah, so we got our brother Jay back on. You hear me, brother? Yeah, just to let you know I can't hear you. And thanks for the love. Thanks for the like, brother. I appreciate it. So what's going on, brother Jay?
Man.
Yeah, I hear you. I hear you. Oh, he's out again. He's out again. And I explained his difficulties. He's in a truck right now, trying to do a stream or a live stream with me. It's not easy, you know. And this brother's actually the one that got me into credit. Well, actually, it started by me getting him into credit years ago. I taught him about some things, then he just took it to another plateau and just really took it over. You know, now this brother has about what is it? About a 715 or higher than that credit score. And you know, he teaches me every day. He teaches me about different things. We talk all the time. You know, and this is one of the brothers that I do talk to because you know you got to keep people like that around you, people that can elevate you, and also you can elevate them. You know, I teach him. I told him about the credit first, and after that, he took what I gave him, ran with it. Now he's teaching me about things. Brother Jay, let me see here. You can hear me? I can't hear you, man. I'll be coming to Manila next year. Hope to meet you and your beautiful wife next year. Oh, cool, John. Let me know when you're coming, brother. All right, Brother Jay, your YouTube. There we go. There we go. You hear me?
Hello? I
Yeah.
got you.
All right, good, good. So it looks
Hey,
like a lot
man.
of traffic there right now, man. So where you at right now?
BQE.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
man.
was just. Yeah, okay. Sorry.
Nah, man. I'm in the truck, so it's like the Bluetooth keep picking it up, like
Mm-hmm.
taking the audio.
Oh, okay, okay. Oh, cool,
I'm
man.
back
But
though. Hopefully, I'm back for good.
no, you good. Hopefully it is, man. But no, I was just telling the people. No, he's good. Somebody said concentrate on the road. It's very dangerous.
Yeah.
Well, I just want to ask you this: can you concentrate right now while you're on a live stream?
Right.
You took it over, and I
Yeah,
was just
man.
talking about how your credit score is now, and that's one thing. Like, when was the last time you actually spent a lot of money on Christmas? That's what I want to know. Because I spent a lot of money last year. Not a lot, but not I didn't spend a lot of money. But I was trying to get the family a couple of things, and my wife
Right.
came
Right,
for
man.
Christmas, and oh, I gotta get this person something, and the family, oh, I gotta get them something. And what
Yeah.
happens?
Yeah, man. It is.
We usually end up giving more than they give us, but it's fine. I'm a giving person, but
Yeah.
I don't want to get caught up in that this year. So talk
It
to me.
sound like it sound like it was a big snowball effect for you.
Yeah, it was. Yeah, it was.
But basically, I never really spent too much on Christmas. Like
Okay.
that's just me personally, man. Like my lady will get something, my mom. I try to keep it real simple, man. Like
Mm-hmm.
like I just try to keep it real simple because I'm giving away money that I need.
Mm-hmm.
Like Christmas come, I need every dime I make. Really, like
Mm-hmm.
I don't have any kids at the time, but
Mm-hmm.
you know, I need my money. So I'm
Yeah.
not a big gift giver like that because I really don't have it. I got other expenses that got to be paid, and if they're not paid, then I'll be sleeping in my car, and I don't want to feel destitute. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
it's like that's I just but this is for everybody. Like we have relatives that
Mm-hmm.
spend tons of money. I mean, $3,000, $4,000 on their
Yeah.
kids and everybody else. Now,
Mm-hmm.
like why would I want to do that? And like even when we become wealthy, like
Mm-hmm.
if I could get it a tax write off, yeah, I don't mind buying the gifts. I'll feel more better. But
Yeah.
I just don't. I feel like when these holidays come around, it is just like a waste of money.
Mm-hmm.
Going into these stores, buying everything,
Mm-hmm.
and don't get me wrong. I buy stuff. I don't buy. I buy stuff on sale.
Yeah. Yeah.
I catch good sales on clothes. Say
Mm-hmm.
if a shirt is I get the shirt for $30. If the sneakers is $200, I'm gonna get the
That's not
sneakers for
bad.
$60. You know what I mean? Even though in some countries that's still a lot of money, but here is not. If I want, I could take them
Mm-hmm.
clothes with the tags on them and go on eBay or Shopify and sell them, probably for what I paid for them. But
It's very true.
clothes do depreciate just like cars, so there's really no excuse. But I don't know. I try to keep it to a minimum when I'm giving anything, gifts or whatever. I'm real biased of a lot of holidays. I'm real biased, especially Christmas. I'm really biased of it. Thanksgiving is another one I'm real biased of also,
Yeah.
because you know how that goes sometimes.
Mm-hmm.
When you have a family, you'll understand it because you might be a lot of people want to come over to the house, and it's like 20, 30 people, and you got to feed them, and it could become a challenge because this food costs a lot. you
Yeah, it's
know
true.
you, you know
It's true.
I
And
feel
that,
like I feel
yeah.
like I feel like a family of two, maybe even three, could find ways to uh stretch their dollars when they shopping every week for food.
Mm-hmm. It's true. And just want
Your wife and
not
spouse.
to. Give me 1 second, bro. I just want to open up to John Maloney. He says he's a private driver in New York. He parked on Central Park West to watch the show. 04. Hey, you're gonna change your name to 04. Not now though, but it's hard for you. Well, 040 said, bro, support the economy, keep sending. And then D. Parker said, not just on Christmas, but on life, you need to be disciplined with God's money. And then 040 said, true, gifts can be trivial and not appreciated. That's so true. That's so true. So, and what do you have to say about that, man? About gifts can be trivial and not appreciated at the end of the day, and you spend on the gifts.
Wait, what was that first word?
Well, no, he said gifts can be trivial, meaning, gifts can be like something that people don't really appreciate at all.
Oh yeah, definitely. Definitely.
Like, oh, I got some socks. That's not good enough. I'm happy when I get some socks.
You know, it's crazy because if you remember, guys, me and Jamel, we're cousins. We're cousins. So grandma, when you was here in the U.S. and when she was around, she'll give us $5 and one pair of socks. You know what I mean? And that was enough. But yeah, exactly. These gifts that are being given, and they're definitely not. You could buy a child tons of gifts, and they'll be sitting there every year. They'll be realizes that, hey, it's time for me to step it up, and I want an iPad. I want the new the AirPods or whatever it is, and you never hear kids saying they want books, or they want something they could learn how to draw. You might hear that, but you never hear them say, I want books, I want a calculator, I want this. You never hear that type of stuff, man. And a lot of gifts are unappreciated, and it's just crazy, man. And that's how things have been done in the world that we live in today. And it just doesn't make any sense to me. And I'm trying with my relationship, man, but if I feel like I can't satisfy someone else's need and other people to jeopardize my feelings, I'll just have to be alone. I'll just have to recalibrate what's going on in my life and choose different people. That's just how it is, man. Like, you can't be afraid to be alone. We're gonna pass away alone in this world. You can't really be afraid, man. We all the hill, I say if you wasn't on that plane in 9/11, you could get through anything, man. In this world, man, you could get through anything.
No, I'm a firm believer in that, brother. And no, you're right, man. You definitely have to think about yourself. That's why sometimes, instead of overspending, or even getting a woman that wants to spend too much money.
Right.
And I know a lot of you guys are coming to the Philippines, definitely. But the thing about the Philippines is that, it's usually cheaper to keep her, where the women aren't. The women aren't usually looking to spend too much. Well, you can't show them too much too, but when you're out here, but it's true, man. It's true. So you just have to look to doing for yourself, and I mean as far as expanding your horizons. Like me, I'm still trying to expand mine as far as when it comes to business and opportunity. If everyone doesn't know, some people do know that I came out here working online, no pension.
Yep.
And I was actually lucky to be so successful. And I suggest any one of you guys go right on any one of these work at home websites like Upwork or Freelance or any one of them. You can do telemarketing, you can do data entry, and definitely make your way. And then from there, you can turn around and invest in yourself. And that's what I'm looking to do. That's what I'm looking to do now.
Because when the holidays come around, from Valentine's Day, Thanksgiving, Christmas, you got a few of them, St. Patrick's Day, all these holidays come around. And what's sad is that a lot of people don't know the history of these holidays and how they started, and how they become. Even Easter's another one. I'm not trying to have nothing against Christians or bad. You know what I mean? But there's a lot of
the holidays have nothing to do with Christianity.
Right.
That's the thing. They have nothing to do with Christianity. Like Christmas was started from people out, and I forgot if it was Rome or not, but it was one of those countries running out in the street and having sex with random people and looting the town. And
Yeah,
Easter came from a fertility false god, a false fertility
yeah,
god,
the
and they turned
Vatican.
it into, yeah. That's what happened, and that all originates from paganism. But I'm not going to go too
Right.
deep into that. I'm sure
No, no.
some of you guys know about it.
Yeah, we don't need to go deep into that, but
Yeah,
you
yeah.
just if you could round up the amount of money that's spent to
Mm-hmm.
um, you know, to become a part of these holidays
Yeah.
and to keep it up as a tradition,
Mm-hmm.
it's definitely a lot of revenue, and it's I'm really biased against it, and
Mm-hmm.
uh, I'm at the time in my life where I have to make decisions, big decisions, because is a lane you step into when you want to do different than what everybody is doing. You know what I mean? It's like
It's
if
true.
everybody is getting a hot dog with sauerkraut and onions
Mm-hmm.
and ketchup, mustard and ketchup, and you come over and say, "I just want the ketchup," they're gonna look at you like you weird. You know what I
It's
mean?
true.
And that's the same description of like holidays. You know what I mean? And
So I want to ask you this,
you know,
brother. I want to ask you
yeah,
this. So what do you think? Say, for instance, if you decided that your present was going to be to someone a book, a real interesting book that will help them
right.
out with getting ahead. Like, say, for instance, I remember you said one of what book that's motivation for you was like Steve Harvey book. Then you have
Damon John,
Gary
yeah, it's a
V,
whole bunch.
Damon John.
Yeah,
So what do you
Gary
think about
V.
that as a gift? What do you think about that?
I think I think that's a positive gift. Is more effective,
Yeah,
versus regular objects or toys or stuff like that. Those are not effective. You know what I'm saying?
yeah,
When you're dealing with effective things, it makes a change in somebody's life.
mm-hmm,
You might see positivity out of it, and
yeah,
you know you feel more welcomed or more appreciated.
mm-hmm,
When somebody wants a novel or a book or something to expand their mind,
mm-hmm,
their mental state, their vocabulary. You know what I mean? Yeah, definitely.
yeah. Yeah, because I was thinking, it popped in my head as you was talking. I said, if you can give someone something that will help them,
Yeah,
or even help someone on that day,
yeah,
you find out what's really going on with the person, or a person
yeah,
really needs help, and actually that's what it should be intended for. Like I
yeah.
know a lot of
It's
people what they do on Christmas to go out and help out the poor people. I try to do that myself every year too, and I definitely suggest to do that because it's
right.
all about a helping
Yeah,
hand.
and what's crazy is like I'm talking about experiences what I see with my family.
Yeah,
And now I don't have, like I said, I don't have a child now, but other people have kids around, and
yeah,
and it's very unfortunate when you have a child that doesn't understand what it feels like to not
yeah.
have food, to have to be in a shelter,
Hmm.
and it's very, a child should be not grounded but aware of these things as they're
Yeah,
maturing in their life, at least at 5 or 6 years old, when they definitely start talking and everything. Well, when they start, having proper English somewhat,
hmm,
and there's so many kids that's orphans, and that would love to have them toys or them books. Matter of fact, forget the toys, the books. Even
yeah,
have a bag of apples. They'll appreciate it more than someone that's not in that situation. Uh, it you know
yeah. No, it's true, man. And the thing is, what happens is when you just feel, especially the youth, because a kid when they're usually from 1 to 7 years old, that's when they're in the dream state. You understand? They're
right,
in theta state. And when
right,
you're in theta state, that's the best opportunity for you to learn. That's why kids learn so much
right,
at that age. And because
right.
you're just taking in information without even thinking about it. And also,
Okay,
I recently learned, I learned that, I would say about a year ago, I learned that. And then also I learned that's the best time for us to learn, when we
right,
first wake up in the morning and right before we go to sleep, that's where we can remember information subconsciously.
Right.
So I want you guys to know, when you wake up in the morning, make sure you don't pick up your phone right away and look at certain news or look at Facebook or Twitter, because what'll happen is, say for instance, you look at Facebook, and you could be a person that's stuck on somebody not liking your picture, or you see some, or you really think about the likes a lot. You don't want to do that because that's going to give you a state of anxiety.
Right.
And with that state of anxiety, that's how you're going to carry out throughout the rest of your day. So you won't even realize it, but your subconscious
Yep.
will have a lower state for the whole day, because just from you simply answering the phone too early, or waking up and going on Facebook and Twitter, and also before you sleep as well. I learned that you need to think about what you're going to do for the next day. Also plan and work on yourself. Spend that time for yourself, and that's some things I've been recently learning. And actually, I've been looking at this for years. I would say it's on a YouTube channel. You can look at Be Creative and other channels like that, and they even have Data State Music and Alpha State Music. And I'm learning more about that, man. I'm learning more and more about that daily, and that's something you can help someone out with as well. Not meditation, but because I don't believe in meditation, I believe in prayer. But
Right.
still focus, overall focus, man.
Right.
Yeah, that's what it's all about, overall focus. And how are we going to be changed? That's what I think about, man. How are we going to be changed? So I just wanted to ask this, brother. So what's your next thing you got going on, man?
Well, a couple of things. A couple of things. Man, a couple of things. You know, how would you like me for me to say it?
Well, I'll tell you this. I would like you to talk about a lot of things that we struggle with out here, man. Talk a little bit about
Okay.
credit. A little bit about credit, because my credit is still not the
Uh,
best. But
Credit.
like, as far as, like, say for instance, what I recently learned, right? This is what I recently learned. Sometimes a lot of people think,
Credit.
oh, my
Yeah.
credit is bad. They think my credit is bad. And then they think, oh, I don't want to get anything because my credit is bad. But then they don't realize that a lot of the things that the reasons why they think that the reasons why they're saying their credit is bad may have fallen off of their credit from 6 or 7 years ago. Or
Right.
the problem is that they don't have any new established credit.
Yeah.
So
Basically. Yeah.
let's talk a little bit about that, brother, because I think a lot of people uh, they don't understand that some things that they think are hurting them are not, and that they don't necessarily need to pay it off. And how
Right.
sometimes paying off your credit is the worst thing to do.
Right. Far as collections. Yeah.
Yeah, yeah.
Definitely. Uh, well, yeah. I mean, if someone have challenging credit, meaning they have late payments and certain other things, we live in a time and age. Everything on your credit that's not helping you,
Mm-hmm.
that's decreasing your score, can get wiped off.
Mm-hmm.
We live in that time and age now, so that's a good thing. And even if you have bad history, the quickest way to to get your score looking trustworthy is trade lines.
Mm-hmm.
You investing into yourself, getting secured credit cards, or going on self lender. There's a whole
Mm-hmm.
bunch of them, man. That'll get you back in rhythm. I waste a couple of thousand. I waste a couple of thousand trying to do it the other way. But then I'm like, wow, I found out the best way, and which was the slower way, wasn't the fast way. The
Mm-hmm.
fast way got me nowhere, and I wasted a couple of thousand. But the slow way uh, definitely was more beneficial.
And so for the
So you
fast
have
way, you're talking
challenging
about
credit.
SENs, right? You're talking about SENs.
Nah. Fast
Okay.
way is buying authorized users,
Okay. Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
like yeah, paying $1,000 for to be jointed on someone else's account for a certain amount of time. You don't really need to waste money like that. You can take $1,000 and turn your credit into gold.
Yeah.
By yourself. So, um, so that's all I really got to say about that.
Mm-hmm.
Credit is definitely, how can I say it, is a masterpiece.
Yeah, it is, man.
And to get ahead in this world, if you want to get ahead, if you want to become a real estate investor, or you want to stop paying rent and have your own home, in most cases you need your credit. Unless you just have the money, you could buy a foreclosure or a
Mm-hmm.
quick fixer up, or maybe even a tax lien or deed. Other than that, you need your credit. If you have money, you don't really need it like that. You can go somewhere and pay cash for everything.
Mm-hmm.
So that's the good thing about credit. It's good to have both.
Yeah. And
But if you don't and you have a secure line of credit of 50,000, $100,000, and you have a job, if it's your 9 to 5 you hate going to, just like me, there's still some benefits of having that job.
but yours not really
Just
nine to
use it for
five,
the
brother.
benefit.
You
Yeah, not really. I'm at
yeah, yeah,
night.
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
So
I know what you're
you can
saying.
use that. You can use
Yeah.
that job to your advantage, and and,
Mm-hmm.
and build your um, build your business if that's what you want, or just have an extra side of income to come in
Mm-hmm.
to help you with your living situation, or just to put away to have extra cash.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
yeah. But you doing it, brother. I mean, you pulled your score up to over 700.
Yeah, yeah. Each one is different.
Yeah,
Each one
yeah.
is 745, one is 718, and one is 699. They're all
Woo.
different. They use this thing called FICO 8, FICO 9. So
Mm-hmm.
it depends on which. If you're going for a home, they pull the middle score, like in between the lowest and the highest number.
Okay.
But like TransUnion, they'll just pull. They'll just some companies just pull TransUnion, and some
Mm-hmm.
just pull Equifax.
Mm-hmm.
If you have credit, but you should also have experience in
Mm-hmm.
Equifax and TransUnion. You could get like a $5 trial and just check it all the time every year. But
Yeah, yeah.
you know, Credit Karma is all right. It helps. It
Mm-hmm.
helps.
Mm-hmm.
It's not that much accurate. They update almost every 5 days or something like that.
Okay.
So yeah, man.
Yeah, brother. But yeah, I just gotta tell y'all, I seen this brother come a long way.
Yeah, let me
And
say one more
yeah,
thing. Let me
go
say
ahead.
one more thing, man. I got another credit card for 10,000 for the
Okay.
business, right?
Okay.
Christmas and all that is coming. Man, listen, I'm about to get the new house. I'm doing upgrades with my credit card. I am not buying no Christmas gifts with my credit card.
Yeah.
I keep a lot of information to myself. Not that my
Mm-hmm.
lady is untrustworthy, but sometimes women don't need to hear about certain things. They
That's
don't need
true.
to hear everything because, trust me, you tell your lover everything.
Mm-hmm.
When you're not the person that wants everything, or that's gonna find things to buy, or get distracted looking at a Macy's website.
Yeah.
You don't need to tell everything. Keep it to yourself, because nobody's gonna see what you see, no matter how much they love you.
That's true.
They're not gonna, they're gonna feel like what you have is theirs, which is that's not how it is. There's a lot of biased things that comes with getting married, and a lot of stuff I don't agree with, and it's definitely not in the Bible. But hey, man, that's how we living out here. That's how we living.
Yeah,
Sorry about that, but I'm just
no, it's all
explaining.
right. No, it's all right, man.
Yeah,
That's how you feel. And no, it should
yeah,
be
that's how I'm feeling. That's how
some.
I'm
It
feeling.
should be some things should be separate in a marriage. It's true. They shouldn't know every
Yeah,
single thing. I mean, you have a right to
nah,
privacy.
nah.
You have a right to a little bit of privacy. That's what it is. That's what you're saying. And no, you're right because like you said,
Yeah,
you don't know if she's gonna be on it like, hey, I need this, I need that. I need some new shoes. You
yeah.
got a
Like
credit
like
card that has
what?
10,000 on it.
Right. I'm not trying to say as a man, don't be a provider.
Of
You be a
course.
provider, but you got to realize that there's other things that's way more important that's going to help you keep being the provider and having everything well balanced out. If that takes you not talking about certain things you have, that's going to help you. then you don't talk about it. You know, that's like saying, hey, your lady knows you got a $10,000 credit card, right? And something come up. Just say something come up with her car or whatever. Yeah, the car need to be fixed, but at the same time, you're gonna be held back from pursuing whatever it was to make your situation better.
Mm-hmm.
And fortunately, you gotta hold back. You gotta hold back, man, because you know if you want to get ahead in life, some things you do gotta hold back momentarily, and that's just how it is. You don't have like you and your spouse or your wife. I'm pretty sure. I hope fellas don't have the same bank account because because hey, man, that thing
Well,
gonna fluctuate like crazy.
well, it depends. I
I
believe
feel
you should
like
have
I
one
feel like
together and one separate.
I feel like each partner have one separate and just have one together, but
Yeah.
definitely have one separate because listen, man, when you dealing with a woman have a whole ton of issues. Listen, women get their period every month. We have no idea what that is. A woman carries a baby for 9 months. We have no idea what that is. So they
Yeah,
got a different beast working on them. Okay,
it's
we
true.
as the male, we got the male devil trying to mess with us, and the woman got the lady devil. It's a different beast. So you
But
got to know what to do or not
the
do.
one for women are much stronger, brother.
Yeah,
It's much stronger
we
than us.
gotta know. Yeah, we gotta know. Yeah, but at the same time, we are more, what do you call it? More structured at most times,
Yeah, of
like
course.
financially when it comes to women and spending. Okay,
Hmm.
there's no, if you take a survey with women and men on spending, trust me, women are gonna have, the more likes that they spend the most. They
Yeah.
spend the most. I mean, for no reason, neither, no reason at all. They can have 100
Hmm.
pair of shoes. They want 10 more for the next year. You hear me?
Hmm.
And they didn't
Yeah.
even wear them yet. You hear me?
Hmm.
All
Hmm.
right. So, not trying to, just trying to, not trying to
Yeah.
cancel
You
anybody
tell
on their
me
relationship.
you're not a misogynist, and also you're not a what do you call it? Someone that's judging a woman. You're just telling the truth, bro.
Yeah, I'm
You're just
biased of
telling
it
the
because if
truth.
you don't be biased of certain things of a woman, yo, man, you'll end up broke, and you'll end
Yeah.
up always needing money and trying to keep up. And if you have a kid or two kids, oh my God, get
Yeah.
ready, get ready, bro. So that's all I gotta say about that.
Yeah.
Real
No,
life,
man.
yeah,
I know, and it's funny you said that
the
because
new,
I do need
it,
to. I'm gonna have a kid
yo,
soon. Well, she's not pregnant, but I think I'm gonna prepare to
yeah,
have a kid soon and start
ain't,
looking,
ain't it
to do it.
ain't it crazy how unfortunate the daily news or the news don't talk about stuff like that, but they
Like
let you
what?
know Christmas is coming.
Oh yeah.
Macy's. Let's go. They don't tell you about the real problems that we have in our household and what we got to deal with women. You know what I mean?
Hmm. And well,
So it's
brother,
a lot,
it's
man.
funny
It's a
because
lot.
out here, they start promoting Christmas as soon as September hits, man.
Yeah, it's
The Christmas
unfortunate.
decorations go up, and it's like we have 200 days until Christmas. I'm like, what?
Yeah, yeah.
Like,
Shoot me,
soon
man.
as
Shoot me now.
you have 364 days till Christmas. And it's like, man,
Yeah, I'm
seriously.
real biased, man. Like if I was to come out there and meet a Filipino, I don't know, man. I don't know if that'll work out, man.
Why's
That's
that?
all I'm gonna say
So
because of
why wouldn't it
how,
work?
you know what? Because I'm biased of the whole holiday spending a lot of money. That's why
Oh,
I'm
okay,
biased
okay.
of it. I never felt good giving a gift. I never felt good. You could call me cheap if you want, but listen, man. Listen. I'm biased of the holiday, bro. Seriously.
Yeah, yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
So yeah, man. Yeah, man. It's just I feel you, brother. I feel you. But I think you'll be fine as long as the woman knows where you stand. You'll be fine no matter what. But
Yeah.
then you have some families out here in the Philippines. It's it's like why are you so disrespectful?
Right.
And forcing a man to eat the pork. I forgot what show that was on. Oh, you're so road. You ever seen that, bro?
No, man. I haven't seen a lot
Uh,
of TV shows, man.
yeah, well, yeah. I know you don't watch TV really, but no, they
Yeah,
had
man.
this thing that
I have so many books to read. It's ridiculous, man.
Yeah, I feel you. No,
You
they had a show back in the days where the ladies, oh, you're so rude. What that
Okay.
was something that happened. She called the guy rude because he didn't want to eat the pork, and they were making a lechon, and the guy didn't eat pork, but he ate
Yeah.
it anyway, and he almost threw up. But see, whose fault
I
is
know,
that
man.
though?
I know.
It's his fault. Wait a minute, it's his fault for eating pork. It's not the girl's fault.
Right.
He should have said, "No, I
Right.
don't care what's going on. I don't care what your family thinks is disrespectful. I'm not eating that. Nobody
Right.
should make you should
Yeah.
force you to feel a certain way. And you, brother, you be good,
Yeah.
man. Because if you stand your ground, you be all right, no matter where you go. You
Yeah, man.
know.
But I remember you was telling me about the birthday thing out there. Oh
Oh,
man,
it's huge,
I don't
man,
know, bro. I
brother.
don't know, man.
Yo, when I
You know,
came here,
but
right,
yeah.
on a birthday, this is what
Man.
they do.
Yeah.
They buy everyone else. They buy the food, and everyone else gets them gifts. And a lot of times, you find a lot of people that give cheap gifts in the Philippines. A lot of people give
Right.
cheap gifts, so you can be paying like 2,000, 3,000 for them to have dinner with you, to have dinner for everybody, and then get 1,000 in gifts. It's like
Right.
it's weird. Like I remember on my birthday when I was in New York. Your
Right.
friends treat you out to the club or something like that.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
like they treat you. They treat you. You all go to the club, and then some of them would sometimes get you
Yeah.
something too. So it's like it's backwards
Yeah.
here, and
Yeah.
I know Filipinos in U.S. too that have been living in the U.S. their whole life. When they got to come back here, they freaked out. I'm sure they're used to
Yeah.
it, but if they haven't been here like that, they come here and they're like, "What?" It's backwards,
Right.
man.
Right. Yeah.
It's
I
backwards.
hear you, man. Yeah, man. The challenges and things you know, we gotta get
Yeah,
through, man. Take deep breaths
yeah,
sometimes.
yeah. It's true, man. And I tell you this, I will not be spending a lot on Christmas this year. I'll tell you that. I have to think about,
Yes.
what do I need? What can I buy? Say, for instance, if I say, everybody's going to get a gift. See, it's different out here in the Philippines because you can go get a nice shirt for $4, bro.
Yeah.
You can get a nice shirt for $4.
Yeah.
So you can get for 10 people and spend maybe $40 or maybe even less than that. But still, at the end of the day, it's like, why am I really spending this $40? You know what I believed in a couple years ago, and what I still believe in now, you know, about the holiday things. You're the same way, so. And my brother Chris this is what he said. He said, I'm spending nothing on Christmas. And ain't nothing wrong with that, brother. Ain't nothing wrong with that. Sometimes you gotta be cootie pots because that's what's gonna get you to the goal that you're looking for. And that's exactly what we're talking about right now. And it's funny, brother Jay. Oh, he's not there. But what's funny, y'all, if anyone want to come on the show, you're welcome to come. Let me give you the invite here. But the funny thing is when you the funny thing is when you when you save. Hold on, I said it wrong. Lost my train of thought. What I was gonna say. Oh no, the funny thing is that's how most of the people. That's how most people, the people that are rich in the world, get rich. Only thing they do is invest their money, and they don't spend on nonsense, especially while they're coming up. And the reason why the poor stays poor is all we do is spend, while the people that are the ones selling the products, they look at us like, oh yeah. They keep posting up, oh, it's Christmas in 100 days. They keep finding ways for us to spend money. They keep coming out with, they keep showing their McDonald's in every commercial, and it's going to kill us anyway. And I'm guilty of that myself. I'm not trying to point fingers. I'm trying to say that's what we all need to stop. We
Yeah.
all need to stop that as far as they put the food up in front of us, and right away we get those senses from the eyes. Okay, you know what? That's what I want. I want some McDonald's French fries.
Right. Right.
You know,
Yeah.
so
Yeah, man.
You do
It's just
if we see that, it's Christmas time. It's time to spend money. It's like a trigger is automatically set off in our brains in our subconscious mind.
yeah, man.
We're used to it.
Yeah, yep, yep.
Hmm.
Like I said, man. As the years passed on, I never had nothing against all this stuff. But now that I'm much older, man, I look at it and say, I said to myself, I told my lady of, I said, you know, how much money do you think you can save up if you just for 1 year avoided the holidays and all the unnecessary certain other things, not cleaning yourself and food, daily living things we do, but if you just hold your money for 1 year, how much will you have at the end of the year? You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Hmm.
And I'm pretty sure it'd be a couple of $1,000, man. Well
Well,
over 5,000 probably. Well over $5,000.
it'll
You
be a
know,
lot.
but but nobody wants to buckle down and do that. They just
Well,
you know.
yeah, I can't hear you, man. You went out. But I tell you, my problem is like say I'm usually home pretty much almost every day. So when I do go out, and I kind of go out every day too. So it's weird. But when I go out, I'm always eating out, and you know, what I need to do is actually start not eating out like the way I do now, and set it up to where say if I eat out, it's going to be an experience. And yeah, Colin, you are right about that. And Kay, you said it, where a simple celebration is also is something that we need, say just to have stick with family and just enjoy family. That you're right, that's what it's about, and that is what Christmas is about. Actually, it is about that.
Yeah.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yep.
So yeah, that is what it's about. It's about getting up with family, and not so much about the gifts. It is
No,
about
no.
family. That is one thing, but you know, mostly when you're with family, it's about gifts. So
Yeah. Just man. We have one of our cousins, man. I know he spent a lot of money, man.
he's out again. But no, you do, and a lot of times when families made up, what they do is they actually have like a surprise gift thing where you have to buy a gift, two or three gifts just because. I remember my family used to do that a while ago, and it was cool. It was cool. I enjoyed it, but I look at it now and I look at not even just Christmas, the money I spend all throughout the year, and then look at somebody like Bill Gates who wears something simple. He jumps up, wears maybe wearing an old pair of Adidas that's older than mine. Some old slacks from 2 or 3 years ago, and then a regular shirt or a T-shirt. Zuckerberg, Mark Mark Zuckerberg, Mark Zuckerberg, the same thing. And the reason why these guys do that is because you don't want to wake up and think about what you're going to wear. You want to wake up and be focused on what you're going to do and focused on productivity. So these different holidays come, these birthdays and our birthdays, and it's okay. What am I going to get on this day? What is going to be done for me? What am I going to do to go spend some more money? And like you said, it's all about the simple life. It is. It is 040. It's all about the simple life, and that's what these guys are about. And the only money they spend is the money they're investing. So it's genius, and I'm trying to follow what they do, because if you want to get rich, you have to follow the people that's getting rich or that's trying to get rich too. And it's not just all about money, but you got to be smart, and that's what these guys are doing. That's why I talked to
Right, right.
Jay. That's what he's doing. He's about the same thing. I'm trying to do this. I'm all about the opportunities, and I'm all about these different things. So that's what it's about. And I tell people all the time, like, don't take offense to anyone, but like I'm the kind of guy I don't want to meet up and hang out and drink a beer. You know, if I'm going to do all that and I choose to do that, I can do it at home. If I'm out in public and I meet up with someone, I want to actually go out and do something productive. You know, something that's going to be productive for me and also for now and in the future. You know, so it's like let's meet up and go to an event about business, or go to something like
Yeah,
that. Something makes sense.
it's
And
just
and mhm.
yeah.
Yeah, brother.
Yeah, things are just a little. I feel like things is just a little different right now for me. Like, I'm more business conscious and making
Hmm.
sure 10 years from now I won't have to work for anybody. I could just, I don't have to get up and go to work for anybody but myself, if anything.
Yeah.
And that's where I'm heading. And it's just a different mind state I have, than I
Hmm.
had for the last 2 years or whatever. It's just different. And I'm gonna do anything I gotta do.
Hmm.
You know, that's a positive way to get there, man, because it's possible. I can't see myself working. At this time, I can't see myself working for the rest of my life for somebody else, and I can't live the lifestyle I want to live, and
That's
visit places I want to, and just be mentally, you know, unreleased from the shackles. You know,
exactly. And I gotta say what
like
Chris S said real quick. I don't mean to cut you off, brother. He said, "Okay, when we meet, let's meet up and do push-ups." That's not such a bad thing. That's productivity. So you got me on that one, brother. Forget what you're saying,
it's
man.
not.
Yeah, that's a great thing, actually.
Oh no, I was just yeah, man. Of course, man.
Yeah,
Uh, that's funny though.
yeah,
All
yeah.
right,
He's right. He's
that's
right
funny.
about that.
Um,
Yeah.
yeah, man. It's like
So the yeah, I do 040. So as you guys can see, brother Jay is having some real deep doo doo of a connection. The connection is horrible. But if anyone of you other one of you guys want to jump on, the chat is open to you. Jump right on. If Chris asks you want to jump on, uh, KD Experience, you want to jump on? I know you're dead sick. God of Blackness, any one of you guys? 040. You're giving some good chat in the room. You definitely would love to have you on. Even Coin 666. Any one of you guys you want to jump on? You're welcome to come on. Here he is again. All right, let's try this again. Sorry, so are we good now, brother?
a te- technical difficulties. We gonna,
I know you in the truck, man.
when I get only in my car at home, I'm gonna do these lives because this whole truck thing is crazy,
Well,
and
no, it's cool though, man.
there's a
But I'm
lot
gonna tell
going.
you what it is. It's too much for you right now, meaning you can't focus. Because I'll
No,
start.
no,
Okay.
it's just the service. Like I'm in
Okay.
Long Island, uh, and this Bluetooth radio thing. I don't know. It's just no way to when you turn.
Mm-hmm. Well, no, it's cool. It's cool, Jay, because you know, you keep coming on. I know it's a headache for you to keep coming on, but you keep coming on and it's working. It's working out. Yeah, that's in New York. That's in New York, 040. That was one of the last places I was living at. Was in Long Island. I'm from all parts of New York, from
You
Queens,
there?
Far
Okay.
Rockaway, Long Island. Yeah, I'm here, brother.
Okay. I don't know. Yeah, man. I'm back.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. So, it's just I just want to know if anybody have any thought on anything, or they bias or what we was talking about, or just
Oh
what's
well,
their
no.
thoughts on this stuff,
I
man.
don't know if you could. I don't know if you can't see it, but they're commenting in the chat. I posted some of
Okay.
them.
Okay.
Like for instance, we have 040. One of his last comments was have a budget, stick to it. He said he prefers a simple life as well. Let me see. We have some more chats in here. They said, brother, your line got dropped out. That's what they said. Your business is good at marketing tactics. This is all from 040. Also, we have, let me see here. Also, 040 said he likes the podcast too. Thank you a lot, brother. Let's see here. And deep purpose, but in life, you need to be disciplined with money. Very true. John dropping in from New York.
Okay.
So let me see here. D. Parker also said class warfare. 040 said, bro, if you had $1 million, if you had $1 million invested in bank shares at 5.2%, that's 52,000 per year. Do you know about that, by the way? I don't know anything about that. You also said make money, any profession long term makes money. That's true. D. Parker said most banks only pay 3% on anything.
Yeah, you got the banks is a wrap with the banks, man. You gotta there's other things. There's other better things.
Yeah. That's true. Yeah, and Ronald Christian also dropped by. Thank you a lot for that. Kay, of course, she dropped by. Jennifer Peck. We had Chris S in here, R. Baker. Who else here? You guys these are the people that were in the chat actually. Corn666, 040, of course, God of Blackness. We had let's see. Yeah, a lot of people dropped by. Ronald Christian, D. Parker, of course. I don't think I said that name already. John Maloney. And those are the people that were in the chat. So thank y'all for showing love to the chat.
Thank you.
Also, everybody, make sure you please like and the video. And if you're not a subscriber of mine, please subscribe. I do want to talk about some more topics. You know, if you guys have any ideas, you know, you're welcome to give me any ideas you have and jump on the line too, and let's talk it out. So, yeah, I'm gonna start doing this. I would say about I don't know. How many times you think you could do this, brother? Because we're gonna open it up to more people. So yeah, I'm gonna do this at least 2 times a week, maybe on the weekend as well. I'll do it on the weekend. I don't have any set times yet, but I will drop those set times in a video soon. And I just want to get back on the doing a live chat. You know, I remember before when I did it, a lot of people would come in and join, and it was good just being interactive with people that watch me. You know, maybe people want to see who I really am and want to see, you know, how I talk and how I conversate, you know, and they can see that even before they come here. Say if they, you know, decide to meet me and do something productive, they can see that even before they come. So how I am and the conversations I like to have. So I definitely want to show that side of myself once again. I showed it before. I want to start showing it more so people can see who I am and miss the disconnection over here. I left again, but you know, show more of myself and show more of my conversation and just hang out with you guys. So definitely join us. Definitely join me. I don't have a set day and time yet, but I will be doing this more. And keep a lookout. So with all that being said, guys, I'm gonna wrap up the show. What happened, Kay? Miss Sick Lady? Huh? Yeah, I'm leaving. It's been an hour. Yeah, so yeah, Kay, I'm wrapping it up. Next time, one of you guys, don't be shy. Come join on in. Let's talk it out. All right. See you later. Peace.